Hello for the third Sunday of Advent. It's these Joy Sunday. So I try to give a little extra with my Advent wreath or my Christmas wreath. But at any rate, it has to do, at least the first in the gospel reading, God's closeness and what shall I do? What shall we do about that? Or how do I feel? Do I feel God's closeness? And what should I do? The first, God is close. The first read, shout for joy, O daughter of Zion. Sing joyfully, O Israel. Be glad and exult with all your heart, O daughter Jerusalem. You know, Zion, is that hill on which the city of Jerusalem is built, that area, that land, Zion. And Jerusalem is that great city, historically, the city of David that he primarily built. But these people felt very close to that city. Well, why is that? Well, they began to realize what God did for them by getting them out of Egypt and taking them through the desert for years. But they felt the closeness of God in the desert because of the Ark of the Covenant, because of that tabernacle, because of that box that contained the Ten Commandments, some of the manna and Aaron's staff, wherever that box was, with them, that was the closest that they felt with God. And they did. So when they got to the city of Jerusalem on that Mount Zion, that area, which David did for them with them, that was the holiest city in the world, where there should be peace, Jerusalem, the city of peace. And they felt that joy very much, and they felt close to God. Hmm. And I ask myself, or I ask you, do I really feel close to God? Wherever I am, in my home or in the work I do, can I be by myself and feel close to God? Does the season help me to feel close to God? And people and friends, that's important to feel close to God because by golly, by God, God is close. Whatever happened to that song? Yahweh, I know you are near. I don't think they let us sing that anymore. Whatever happened to that song? I like it because often I feel close to God. And sometimes the season helps me, people help me to feel close to God. Do I feel it? Do you feel it? And then the second thing is, well, what should we do or what should I do about it? And I think you can take your clue from John the Baptist and the crowd with those three questions. The crowd asked John the Baptist, not Christ, but John the Baptist, about this closeness and the coming of the Messiah. What shall we do? And John the Baptist says, well, whoever has two cloaks should share with a person who has no cloak. And he said the same thing about food. Well, translate that in your life. If I have two, should I share some or one? Hmm. It's a good thought. And I think when we do that, we might feel closer to God. The crowd. The tax collectors. And what shall we do? They asked John the Baptist. And John the Baptist says, stop collecting more than what is prescribed. The tax collectors, they collected that tax for Rome. And so there's the Rome tax, an amount. There's my salary amount. And very often there was that extra that they collected to put in the back pocket, to put in their purse. And they did this was so common, people didn't like tax collectors. Well, it sounds to me like neither did John the Baptist. Stop collecting more than what is prescribed. Well, translate that in your life. And finally, the soldiers. Well, what shall we do? Well, there's three things here. Do not practice extortion. Don't obtain things or money or whatever through force or threats. Sort of what extortion is. Or do not falsely accuse anyone. With his mouth, we can shoot it off pretty easily when it's aimed toward other people. Do not falsely accuse, and be satisfied with your wages. I don't care if you're a housewife. I don't care if you're a secretary. I don't care if you're the boss. I don't care if the president or the king. We all get us out, or a priest. Be satisfied with your wages. Translate that into your life. I think those two things are extremely important. What should I do? And is there joy in my life? How close do you feel to God or Jesus or the Father, the Son, or the Spirit? Any of those. Do you get joy? We sing, joy to the world, the Lord has come. You feel the Lord has come, the Lord is near, and feel joy? And then what do we do about it? How do we live that out? Well, those are those questions or any questions like that. This is the Sunday before the last Sunday, and then what's it, 2 weeks till Christmas Day, when we celebrate joy to the world, the Lord has come. That historical fact that changed reality. Has it a little bit changed Uncle Larry? A little bit that might have changed you? Or are we still working on it? I'm still trying to work on it. I hope you have a good day.